This video has been brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. Okay, all jokes aside, we are not getting paid by Mountain Dew to do these videos. Get it? But, hello everybody, it's me, Mario. And yes, it's about that time again. We're gonna respond to your questions from this recent Q&A. TCW Q&A 31. So, let's get started. First question comes to us from Narrator with a 0 instead of an O. And this person asks, Tyler, do you play Cuphead? Well, actually, yes, I do. I didn't complete the game, but I did play it on Windows 10, the very computer that you're looking at behind Mario. But I am really excited to play it for the Switch. So I'll definitely begin the Switch version. I might actually try to complete it this time. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of it on my channel, the Other Games channel, which is, hint, hint, a free plug in case you guys want to subscribe to that channel. But yeah, I do play Cuphead and I really enjoy it. Alright, next set of questions comes to us from Angie Ortiz. And she says, to any bird of Tyler's choice, what is your worst habit? Well, I might as well do it since I'm like the main bird from Angry Birds Mania. But my worst habit, if you guys can't tell already, is probably getting really upset at people for mundane reasons. Like, for one thing, saying that my name means stupid or dumb in Spanish. And, yeah, lots of other stuff. Alright, I'm sorry for not showing up. Next question, Larry. What made you want to be an artist? Like the very beginning of your passion of art? Well, I'm actually going to save that answer for a later question because somebody else's question kind of relates to how I pretty much began doing art. Okay. Archie and Arnold, what was the best joke or prank that you've ever done? I think one of the best pranks that me and Arnold have ever done was tricking Tina and Daphne into thinking that they needed like I don't know, like eye surgery. It has something to do with eyes. It was like a really long time ago. Yeah, too long for us to even remember. Yep. Okay, next question. George, as a doctor, do you focus on a certain system of the body, such as the heart, lungs, or stomach? Or do you focus on all of them? I pretty much focus on all of them. No body part gets left behind, even the squiggly spooch. Wait, what's a squiggly spooch? It's an Invader Zim reference, you probably won't understand. Alright, and the last question. Last but not least, my favorite bird, Leroy. Sorry, Larry, you're my second favorite. No comments. Okay. What was the most expensive item you have ever stolen? Okay, Fo. Most expensive item I've ever stolen was a watch. I know, it doesn't make any sense nowadays because watches are kind of outdated. And not only that, I don't have any hands to use them for, Fo. So, yeah, that was kind of a waste of stealing. Alright, next set of questions comes to us from a longtime fan, Mr. Feather130. He asks, Tyler, which fighter would you like to see as DLC in Smash Ultimate? I'm hoping for Cuphead to become a fighter in Ultimate because his game is coming to the Switch. That would be really awesome to see Cuphead as a playable character in the game. But, personally for me, the character I want to see the most as a DLC fighter for Smash, let's see. Well, Crash Bandicoot's one of them. I definitely want to see Crash in the game. Anybody else? I can't think of too many characters I would like to see in Smash Ultimate, but I am excited to see what they'll have in the future. Alright, next question. Tato, how do you feel about the Angry Birds Movie 2? By the trailers and the new characters. The purple bird villain, Chuck's sister Silver, and that female pig with the coat on. Well, I'm definitely gonna go see it because, well, it's Angry Birds after all, and, well, obviously why. And the new characters, the purple bird villain, a little bit interesting of a bad guy, especially since it's not a pig this time around, and it's gonna be like a movie where like the birds and the pigs are gonna have to partner up with one another against this, this bird villain. As for Chuck's sister Silver, I don't know if this is supposed to be a reference to the Silver character from Angry Birds 2, but I'm glad they at least made some sort of reference to it in Angry Birds Movie 2. And the female pig with the coat on, I don't have much to say. I don't know what she does. Alright, sorry if you heard that noise. That was a lock. Yoshi, what are your thoughts on your new game, Yoshi's Crafty World?
I have obviously not played it yet, so, I don't really know.
Okay, Stan, what will the future on the South Park franchise will be like after the show is done after season 23? Well, since Comedy Central themselves have not officially confirmed if South Park's getting canceled after the 23rd season, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. But, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to South Park afterwards, if it does get canceled. Why is the camera not focusing on me? Okay, but... yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, once, if we do get canceled, which I don't know if that'll happen to us or not. Okie dokie. Sonic, what are your thoughts on your design in the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Well, I haven't to see the movie, itself yet, so... the design may look like a little bit weird, but, we'll see what the movie is. I mean, I'm personally excited to see it because Jim Carrey's gonna be Dr. Eggman. And he's like literally one of my favorite actors. Alright, next question comes to us from Ann Cody? It's not Cody like C-O-D-Y, it's C-O-A-D-Y? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Sorry if I'm butchering any of your names. Tatanto, when are you doing the Angry Birds Mania and Lego Movie crossover? Well, if you're asking when it's gonna be coming out, well... we're thinking about a late spring or early summer release. Not too sure on the actual day. But we will eventually make an official trailer for it. So once we do get a Rex Dangerous minifigure, we will do a official trailer for it. But yeah, just stay tuned for when that happens, and we'll also probably tell you its release dates. I don't know for sure, but like you guys will get something. Alright, from ED Mario 274. Dear Knuckles, do you think you'll ever team up with Team Chaotix again? In the future? Well, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, there was, Mighty the Armadillo in Sonic Mania, so I guess that kind of counts as, me working with somebody in Team Chaotix, but, yeah, I don't know. Alright, and to Sonic. Are you worried about the live-action Sonic movie coming out? Well, like I mentioned in the last question, I do hope like it's worth watching. Like, I mean, yeah, while my design doesn't look as great compared to Detective Pikachu's design, but yeah, I'll have to see what the movie itself's actually like. Okay, next question, Mondo Boy 16, Mario, which is me, of course. Have you heard of Super Mario Maker 2? Yes, I've heard about it, and I'm thinking, it's about time we're getting like a Mario Maker game for the Switch. That was like one of the few games I definitely think needed to be on the Switch. And hey, we're getting an actual sequel, and thankfully it's not a port this time because, to be honest with you guys, I'm getting really tired of Wii U ports coming to the Switch. Like, come on, to me it's like a waste of games, you know? But whatever. I'm just the character, Nintendo's the company, they made the decisions, I don't. Moving on. Next one of the questions comes to us from Brody Eaton. Big Blooded Tonto. I have a plush of you, but it's bigger than you and can break cinder block. Your reaction? Oh, Henry, can you move your butt? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Well, I don't care. First of all, I need to see what this bird actually looks like. See if it's actually bigger than me. And I also want to see this bird breaking cinder block. I would love to see that. So yeah, come at me, dude. Alright, Henry, you can go back. Okay. Alright, Super King Pig. I wish I could cook you up into... sorry. I wish I could cook you up into pork and feed it to the birds, which I'm going to do next year. Okay, Mario, we need a new rule in the Q&A that, like, says nobody should ask questions relating to us wanting to get murdered. Like, that should not be allowed. I am so offended by that. I just thought it was kind of funny. Leroy, how did you become a gangster? I want the full story, please. Well, folks, for the full story, this video will have to be half an hour, but I'm gonna make it short. How I became a gangster, it was from watching way too many, I don't know, gangster movies and TV shows on TV. So, I guess you can kind of say that. Alright, Henrietta, you were my favorite. Your reaction? Well, I am very flattered by that comment, so, thank you. Alright, last question. Otnot, what was it like when you were in school? Did you get bullied and all that crap? Well, for one thing, when I was in school, which, this was way before any of you guys were probably in school, but, most people kind of made fun of my name just, because it's pretty much just a Spanish word, but backwards. Like, I don't know why my dad named me that, but that was probably the only thing that they made fun of me for. And I know some of you were probably thinking they made fun of me for being fat. They surprisingly didn't. I was honestly surprised by that. Alright, next set of questions comes to us from another longtime fan, Pink Star EV16. And she asks, "Hey Tonto, if you retire, who would fill in as the leader of the birds?" Honestly, it would be Jose. Yay, senor! What? Why not me? Well, George, for obvious reasons, you know, you're too young for one thing. Oh. Okay, I can understand that. Alright, to Larry and Henrietta, what were the craziest or dumbest things you did as kids? Well, this is going back to Angie Ortiz's question about, how I started my, my interest in arts. The dumbest thing I ever did was, draw on the walls of my house. Yeah, I didn't know paper was a thing, so I just did the walls. Because I've seen cavemen do it. Why can't we do it too? Alright, and, as for the craziest thing that I've ever done as a kid, that would probably be taking a massive, diarrhea in a public restaurant, and that restaurant ended up exploding for obvious reasons. Okay, hey Henry, if you had any superpower in the world, which one would you pick and why? Well, if I were to pick a power-up that I would do, that I would use, it would be the ability to teleport. I can just go anywhere I want, and no problem. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to say that, but yeah. Okie dokie. Sonic, what are your thoughts on your design of the upcoming Sonic movie? I think it looks pretty nice. Wow. That's very unheard of. Somebody that actually likes my movie design, that is really unheard of. But, yeah, I already mentioned about what I thought about the design. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. That's all. Alright, last question. Hey, Georgia Daniel, what are your thoughts on the Unikitty cartoon? Maria and Princess Sky love it. Oh, man, I have yet to see, the Unikitty cartoon. I mean, I really want to because, you know, I like Unikitty, and, like, to be honest with you guys, like, Unikitty is, like, one of Tyler's favorite characters from the Lego movie, so it would make a lot of sense to watch the cartoon. I mean, he hasn't watched it yet, none of us have watched it yet, but I really want to see it. Yeah, I want to see it too, little chaps. Alright, next question comes to us from, George Cruz. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Crash and Bart, can you prank Homer, Cortex, and the Red Angry Bird? Alright, we can most certainly prank, Homer and Cortex. As for the Red Angry Bird, which, I don't know which one you're referring to, but I don't know, like, we've got nothing against him. Do you have anything against him, Crash? Yeah, so, we don't have anything against that so-called Red Angry Bird, so we're not gonna prank him at all. Alright, and these last couple questions comes to us from Jared Lavitt. And he asks, Tonto, the Grinch, and Archie, what would happen when Sony Pictures makes a Bubsy movie? Alright, what a pretty random question to ask 3 different characters, but, honestly, like, I was surprised they actually made another Bubsy game 2 years ago. Like, who the hell asked for another Bubsy game out of all games? Like, the games didn't do well in the 90s, and the new game, from what I've heard, didn't do so well either. Like, what's the point of bringing Bubsy back? Like, he should just stay in the 90s where he belongs. Yeah, I totally agree. Honestly, don't know why I was brought into this question. Like, I have nothing to do with Bubsy. I mean, Tonto and Arnold, not Arnold, Tonto and Archie make a lot of sense because, you know, they're from video games and Bubsy's a video game character, but what does the Grinch have to do with, Bubsy? Maybe it was for that whole Grinch leak in Smash Ultimate, but I don't know. Alright, and to George, Finn, Luigi, and Jose. Jesus Christ, these are a lot of characters. Are you excited for Avengers Endgame? Well, I've never seen Avengers Infinity War, so I'm probably not gonna go see this one either because I haven't seen Infinity War yet. Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, same here. Okay, oh yeah, Luigi, what do you think? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go see it either. Okay, man, that was so many damn characters, Jesus Christ. Leroy, I dare you to watch Super Smash Ultimate, Go Shrek, or Go Spirits by Luigi Fan 000000000. 01. Oh, what, you want me to do a reaction video? Okay, depending on how long this video is, I will do a reaction video on this channel, reacting to that video for the first time, so, yeah, be prepared. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but, yeah, it's gonna happen. Foe! I need room. Move out of the way. Oh! Who cares about her? That's my wife! Psh, whatever. You know, you did have feelings for her at one point. Yeah, I don't anymore, folks, so, yeah, she could just go suck it. You suck it! 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 Okay, shut up, everybody. I don't know why I sounded like Henry for a second there. Okay. That was funny. Henrietta! Oh, hey, what do you know? What do you think of the 2006 Cartoon Network movie, Reanimated, and one of the most hated Cartoon Network characters of all time, Golly Gopher? Oh, okay, I'm getting back up. Ah! That's what you get, jerk! But, anyways. Oh my god, actually, I don't feel so well. Henry, you go answer this question for me. Okay, I'll answer Henrietta's question for her. Honestly, I'm surprised people still, remember or even talk about that Reanimated movie. As for Golly Gopher, I don't think he's the most hated Cartoon Network character of all time. There are definitely some other Cartoon Network characters I kind of despise more than him. But, yeah, I gotta give that a rewatch, man. Reanimated, I gotta give that a rewatch. Okay, that's enough laughing. But, yeah, I'll have to see, what it's like now, because it's been a long time, and I haven't seen the movie since it first premiered, so I don't know what to think about it now. I'll have to figure that out. Alright, and the very last question, to Arnold and Eric Cartman. First off, I'm calling it, you're big boned, Cartman. And next up, I know... Oh, okay. No, that's... Okay. Anyway, would you pummel Golly Gopher and Allegro the Twerking Panda? Honestly, who's the Twerky Panda? Are you talking about that panda from that Powerpuff Girls reboot? Then, I can understand that. Who is the other character? Who is it? Oh, Cartman, okay. Sorry, we tend to forget, like, who, when it comes to questions that ask, like, multiple characters, which, I might have to update the rules next time for, like, multiple character questions. But, yeah, Cartman, what do you think? Well, I can obviously tell from your questions that you have this hatred towards, Golly Gopher, and I'm thinking, dude, calm down. This is like Mr. Enter levels of, like, hating on a fictional character. Like, calm down, dude. It's a cartoon character. Doesn't need to, you know, be hate it this much. Okay, now with that said out of the way, thank you very much to everybody who asked these questions in the Q&A. Thankfully, nobody asked more than 5 questions. At least not that I know of. But, yeah, we will have to update the rules next time, saying, I don't know, like, no, or maybe we'll have a limit on, like, how many characters should get, like, 1 question. I don't know. We'll do something. You guys will figure out next time in the Q&As. But, that's about it. Stay tuned for the next one. Most likely coming out next year, if possible. I don't know. You guys will know when the time comes. But anyways, this is Mario saying Mamma Mia and drink Mountain Dew.